The most overlooked driver of chronic low back pain is an oversensitive internal pain alarm system, also known as your central nervous system. And this is not like the sexy stuff to talk about. This is not like the exercises, the core training, the glute activation, the rehabilitation type of talk, because that stuff comes second to last when it comes to living with chronic low back pain for years and years and years. And this concept around understanding what in a dysregulated or a overstimulated central nervous system is a very, very important topic that I encourage anyone with chronic low back pain to discover and study for themselves. The only true way of understanding whether or not this is even something that you should be focusing on is by researching the topic around the central nervous system and chronic low back pain, the effects of our bodies in chronic low back pain. Like what happens when our body has been dealing with or struggling with chronic low back pain for years and years. Something shifts. It's not just about herniated discs. It's not just about bulging discs, not just about stenosis or degenerative discs or arthritis. It goes deeper than that. And the crazy thing is I was convinced through education, through my degree, that back pain was caused by structural damage. I ruptured my L5-S1 disc. I was diagnosed with degenerative discs above that site. And for 10 plus years, I was chasing the fix for the symptoms that I thought those things were creating. And about 8 plus years into my own mechanical journey of chronic low back pain, as in chiropractors, PT, looking at injections, potential fusion, I started to understand the central nervous system, and I started to understand the signs that I was dealing with, up and down flare-ups, right? I'd have really good days for a couple of days, and I'd do something weird, and I'd be in a flare-up, right? Or I have good days and bad days, right? I wouldn't do anything weird. I would just wake up and I'd be in pain. Or stress, anxiety, work stress, relational stress, parenting stress. All of these things would actually create more sensitivity. And I would also look at the rest of my body. I've been through so much. I've hurt my body. I've broken bones in my body. I've lacerated my skin over the years. And yet all these things can heal. Why can't my back heal? And this led me down this journey of understanding chronic back pain from a deeper level. And I'm out here in what I would call the place that I can go to find mental and physical rest, and that's being outside, right? I'm right here by the Alafaya River. I've cleared out a little spot here, and I come here not to necessarily brainstorm for business, brainstorm for clients, but to come out here and try to always prioritize the regulation of my central nervous system. And this is not going to hit home for people who are here looking for the quick fix of chronic low back pain. I'm not your guy. This video is not going to do that for you. But this video will unlock, if you're really looking for lasting long-term healing for your back pain, this will unlock a new direction of thought, a new direction of research. Odds are you are a DIY person. You're watching this video. You're fed up with the medical model. You've done the stretches. You've done the chiropractic care. You've done the rehabilitation, injection, surgery, and you're out there saying, what else can I do? Well, this is the only other thing that is the most important thing that chronic back pain sufferers should be focusing on, and that's understanding the central nervous system from a pain perspective. What happens? What drives chronic back pain? And will almost promise you that the more research you do, the more understanding you'll have around your pain, around what it is that you should be focusing on when it comes to pain, and how to down regulate or how to calm this pain system down. All these things are really, really important. That's for another video. But I want to shoot this random video in my place where I'm able to find rest to encourage you that if you feel stuck, if you feel like you are about to throw in the towel and surgery is your only option, I was there and I know what that feels like. I know what that life is like. But it's not the last play. It's not the last play. Your injections, your surgery, even post-surgery, it's not the last play. It's not over for you. If you have chronic low back pain and you have a history of herniations, bulges, degenerative disc, arthritis, stenosis, weak core, whatever you've been diagnosed with, I want to encourage you that there's more out there for you, okay?